Fit friends and fam, it's Meg. So today I want to talk to you about my transformation. It has been a long process and I want to just share a little bit about myself with you guys today. If it motivates you, that's great. If it just is just a success story that you want to look at, that's awesome too. I'm happy to share. So, part of me started out as a 15-year-old girl who loves soccer. I love soccer. You know, I used to just play it all the time. I was on two teams, a school team and then a select soccer team. And it was really one of my passions. I love soccer. And, you know, I really put a lot into it. So, I got injured during a soccer game dramatically. It was the last soccer team game of the season for my school, and it really hurt my shoulder pretty bad. I fractured my shoulder, collarbone so badly that I had this lump right here for about 9 months, and then I had surgery to correct it because they thought it might correct itself on its own. Didn't happen. But, so we had surgery, and from there I've had a lot of nerve damage and bone pain. It has been a hard, journey with that. So, and as far as fitness, it got to the point where I wasn't motivated anymore. And so, so I just didn't do anything, and from there I gained 20 pounds in high school. And then from there, out of high school, I gained 50 pounds in about the space of 6 to 8 months because I was eating junk food at my first job. I mean, my first, 40-hour-a-week job, really. I literally had hamburger and fries almost every night I worked. And then when I started dating my now husband, we were eating Denny's in the middle of the night because we would get off of work and be hungry in the middle of the night. So it's like junk on junk. And that just adds more weight, It just... And we were tired, so we never worked out, because we were working this crazy schedule. It just happens. Everyone gets to that point where they're working too much or they feel like their time is, being cut into and you're not making time for that fitness. And that was me at that time. So from there, I kind of got interest in it. Once I was at probably, I want to say 50 pounds gained, I was like, okay, I guess I better start working out. So I got these Taibo videos and I started doing that, and I really didn't stick with it. So from there I got pregnant and gained 40 more pounds. Yay! Just kidding. It was terrible. So I got to that point with my first pregnancy with Emma, that the last weigh-in at the doctor's office and him saying that, okay, so we're going to induce you because you're heavier and your blood pressure is high right now, and it's really hard for a heavier girl. And I'm like, thanks. Yeah, and it's true. It's tough love, but, I got induced, and it is what it is. So from there, I really wanted to start working out, so I started going to the gym, just cardio, and I half-assed it, honestly, and just did the bicycle there, just sitting back, bicycling, and, that is such a Megan thing to do, I swear. I started bicycling, and, I didn't really see any results, and, I did it, and, wasn't really eating good. So from there, I just kind of stayed the same. And after that, I got pregnant with my son, Charlie, and I started having some food aversions. I couldn't eat fried foods, and I couldn't really eat meat at all. So I ended up losing weight at first, and then, towards the end, I started gaining a little bit back, which was normal because third trimester and everything. But from there, I just, I started just eating that same way even after the food aversions were gone after I had him. And so I lost like 20 pounds. So when people were starting to say, "Hey, you're losing weight. Good job." And I'm like, "Okay, so what can I do now to continue to do this?" So I started doing more at the gym. I started lifting weights. I started running. I jogged. I did the couch to 5K and I did a 5K. Okay, so now I'm at a standpoint. What do I do now? And then I tried T25. And I'm like, wow, I'm starting to see a little bit more results. But I'm still eating kind of like crap. So still losing weight, still working that muscle. And then I had my coach friend, Claire, who's awesome, by the way. She's like, "Hey, I'm doing this challenge group. It's the 21-day fix. Do you want to do it?" And I'm like, I don't know. Let me think about it. Let me see till payday. And I'm like, okay. She's like, "Okay, sure." And I'm like, "Okay, I got it. Let's do this." So I did this awesome challenge group, and I lost 10 pounds. But more than that, I lost inches. And more than that, I gained my confidence because I could start to see, "Oh, hello, Mr. Bicep. And hello, how are you, Miss Slimmer Legs and Sleeker Face?" It was just a little bit like things were actually changing because I was eating the right amount of foods and I was getting the targeted exercises in each day. And so, I actually followed the meal plan for that one, and it was awesome. And I don't know if you know this about me. I have a gluten issue, like where I can't really eat things, but I would still eat extra of the other things that I shouldn't have been eating as much, like hello ice cream and hello this. Once I did the 21-day fix, I was like, okay, so I can eat these things, but I need to eat them only a certain amount to reach my goals, which is important. It's like people, I think the average like mindset, if you want to lose weight, you have to eat like carrots and celery and salads for dinner all the time, and only 1,000 calories. But no, really, it's focusing more on your nutrition and meeting your calorie goals, like broken down by food group. So I found that that's worked really great for me. I'm going to look at my notes for a second because I took notes because I kind of tend to, go off in tangents and everything like that. So I did that, and then I did PiYo, and I had one of my first setbacks really because I tweaked my shoulder, and I couldn't do that, and so I lost a little bit of motivation there. For a little while, I was at a bit of a standpoint. And then I decided to get back into 21-day fix again, did round 2. I only lost 4 or 5 pounds there, but dang, my biceps started looking good. My legs are starting to slim down so nice. My midsection is starting to get a lot better too. So I'm like, oh, my hair. Just kidding. Sorry, I was literally just moving my hair out of my face. And so from there, I've kind of just stuck with this, let's eat cleaner foods. Let's, eat the right amount of foods. And even on the weeks that I don't get a workout as much as I want to, and I have to take it down a little bit because of my shoulder, I'll do yoga, or sometimes I'll just have a break for a night. But as long as I'm eating well still, I feel confident that I'm going to still reach my goals. It just might be a small setback. That's what you need to think. It's not, don't let it be a roadblock saying, "Oh, I didn't eat good today, so I'm not going to lose those 10 pounds. It's, I didn't eat good today, but I'm going to focus on making my nutrition a priority from this day forward so I can meet my goals." You know, it's just all about the mindset you have. You have to put a positive spin on it. Don't shame yourself for everything. Just think, okay, hey, from here on, we're going to do good and we're going to kick ass, take names, and, you know, just keep it up. You can do it with a positive mindset. I swear, you can. You know, and I kind of reached one of my first big milestones here. It's kind of, you might think it's silly, and it probably is, but this last Saturday, the Super Saturday one, was a big milestone for me, and people probably don't know this at all, but like one of my biggest areas of my body that I felt the most self-conscious about after, you know, I gained all the weight was my arms, because like water weight from pregnancy with Emma and, you know, just, so Super Saturday was the first time that I wore sleeveless shirts in public since I was probably 18, because I did not like my arms at all. So, you know, it's just the small things that I don't take for granted, the little improvements anymore. It's important to give your body credit for what it does. Like, for example, I don't know all my measurements because, again, I wasn't very proud of my body back then. So, like, but I know since the beginning of my journey, I've lost 7 inches on my waist. I've lost 6 inches on my chest. And I think that's all I have. And the only reason I know that is because I just got resized for a bra recently. So, I know, sorry. But it's the small achievements, you know, every day that you do to make different in your life, to improve yourself. And that's kind of like what my story is. I just want to provide those small accomplishments as a way to, you know, encourage people to keep going. So that's my story right now. If you have any questions, or if you want me to go into detail more about a certain area, I'd be more than happy to do that. And as always, if you're an upbeat, positive person and you're looking to like change your life, if you don't like the job you have, if you want to just, you know, join a team of upbeat people trying to improve themselves and help others achieve their goals, please email me and let me know, because I would love to have you on my team. Like, love it. So, that's fearlesslyfitmeg@gmail.com, or you can like, comment, and you can private message me on Facebook even. So, have a great day, you guys. I'm glad I got to share a little bit of my story with you today. So,